What's going on, my fellow gamers? This is War Crimes here for another all exclusive. Today, I want to talk about Battlefield 4 hardcore and normal mode. I don't really want to, have a debate about it, but I just want to compare the two game modes and, get a little bit of feedback from the community on what they feel about it. I want to start by explaining some of the differences about Battlefield 4 normal versus hardcore mode. One being the mini map in the corner on normal mode. You have a map that shows you, basically where the infantry and where the vehicles are on the map, friendly and enemy. And you can use this map, to find out, where people are and where the action is, and you can, go directly to it. In hardcore, this map is removed so that you would have to basically figure out for yourself, where the action is going on, and go there yourself and figure that out. Also, the health differences. Normal mode, you have 100% health, and so that means that you have more of an opportunity to survive an actual attack. If you're being shot in the back, you might can run around a corner and maybe have 20% health. Just enough to reheal and possibly get back into the fight. If you're on hardcore mode, it's going to be more of a struggle for you to regenerate health because you spawn it with 60% health. So pretty much if you get into a gunfight, you better win it or you're going to die. You might get away sometimes, but it's not very often. It's going to be a lot of what I call trade kills, where you shoot a guy and the guy shoots you. You both die, type of thing. You're not going to survive things like a sniper rifle shot. You're pretty much done for. Assault rifles, it doesn't really take that much to kill you. It's really, really realistic. You have normal mode where you can use bullets and you see how many bullets you have. How many you have in the chamber, how many you have left, how many grenades you have. It shows you all of that in the bottom of the screen. And if you use 20 bullets out of a 30 clip and you reload it, the 10 bullets that you had in that clip are still added on to your bullets. You never lose out. Versus on hardcore, if you use 10 bullets and you try to reload, the whole clip, you lose it. So, I don't know if a lot of people pay attention to that, but I like that feature actually because it's very realistic. I don't think you should be able to keep, the 15 bullets in your clip if you reloaded your clip. How did you get those 15 bullets? What, did you take them out of the clip and reload them into an extra one? And in that case, then they should, make an automation cutscene showing you doing that or something to take time out, because it should force people to use what they have, what I'm saying, to the best of their knowledge. And if they're not using it, then they should lose it. But that's just my opinion. Moving on. On normal mode, if someone kills you, if you kill someone, let's just say it like that. If you kill someone, there is a bright orange glowing screen over your body that shows exactly where you are. You're glowing orange where you are when you shot them. And so people can respawn in within 5 seconds and, kind of know the general area where you're at. If you stay in the same area, then they know exactly where to find you. If you moved around a little bit, then, they know that you're somewhere over there, but you couldn't have gotten that far in 5 seconds unless you flew, or drove a vehicle out of there. Hardcore mode, someone shoots you. You don't know where they are. If you did not see them, your body drops, and it's the end of that. If no one on your team saw them or no one communicates, where people are, you could probably sit somewhere and repeatedly kill someone the whole time. It does suck, when it comes to snipers, because, snipers have a very big advantage because they can sit back and kind of repetitively snipe you over and over again until someone decides to deal with them. But I feel like as a team, it makes your team have to step up and play a lot better, because they are forced to deal with things. A lot of people call themselves competitive players or team players, but they don't really take the time out to deal with the actual problems in the game. If there's a sniper, then we have to take this sniper out while maintaining whatever we've got going on. That's what brings the skill and to the game and the gameplay turned up. I think a lot of people make the gameplay so boring because they don't want to deal with things like snipers, or with if it's a ground and pound game going on, nobody wants to get in the vehicles. Like, you have to do everything. That's first and foremost. You can have your favorites, but to be a successful Battlefield player, in my opinion, you have to be able to do everything. That's fly. Myself, I don't even like jets, but I know how to fly one, and I can get kills in it if I have to. I'm not really a vehicle guy, but I'm great in a tank, and I'm pretty good in a helicopter, but all these things being said, you have to be able to use these in these game modes to win. But that's on another blog. We'll get back to the hardcore versus the normal mode. In normal mode, you get to regenerate that health. I want to go back to that. That's a big thing in normal mode. The fact that even if you're not a medic, if you get shot and you run off and you hide under cover, your health will regenerate. Even also in the vehicles, if you're inside of a vehicle, it gets hit with a rocket and you kill a vehicle, or you hide behind cover and get away, your vehicle will reheal. That's a really big thing in normal mode that these guys really like, that I think that they really like. In hardcore, none of this happens. Hardcore, your vehicle gets hit and you don't repair it, it's going to stay the same damage or get worse, if anything. So you're forced to get out and try to repair it. If you get hit yourself, you need a medic. If you don't have a medic on your squad or on your team, no one's communicating or giving you a health pack, then you're just SOL unless you have, a health pack, which I think is, pretty realistic, because in war, everybody doesn't regenerate health. Like, that's, to me, is competitiveness. It takes teamwork. I strongly feel, wrapping this up, that normal mode takes the competitiveness out of the game. It makes it a handicapped game to where guys can assist each other. Guys don't have to assist each other because they can do everything on their own, which is not competitive at all. That's taking the team play out of it. I believe hardcore, if played the correct way, is the better game mode. If it's played the correct way with the correct people, it's running the game how it needs to be. My issue with Battlefield is that they don't really promote, the hardcore you see in these gaming competitions and everything. Everything's normal, but I believe they do that because of the marketing. They can show a lot more. There's a lot less deaths in normal mode. I get it. I really get it. But at the same time, I think that, if we're going to go off of who is legit and who is really, some of the best Battlefield players, then we need to have a hardcore match. We need to really see whose shot is what. You know what I'm saying? Who can really fly a chopper and really, get these kills and still keep their helicopter in the sky. Who can really take that tank, and blow up enemy objectives and still keep their tank up, like with teamwork. That's how it needs to be. It doesn't need to be, where this guy can use his tank, kill somebody, be down to 20% health, and then drive off, and then it'll slowly reheal over time. To me, that's just a cop-out, But this message is to, all of my fellow gamers, and I hope that you guys hear this, and I hope that you guys respond to it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, man. War Crimes Productions. I will continue to drop all of these videos. We will have tons of exclusives. When the Xbox One drops, I will be over there. And I'll be able to do spectator mode, so I'll be shooting a lot of new videos up and coming, including Gamer of the Week. Every week I will have a gamer that, I spot in a room that I just think did something, outstanding. And I'm going to record them, what I'm saying? And I'm going to put it out there and try to get, some of these guys out here, their names up. Some of the guys who I know are in the community who put in a lot of work but just aren't recognized for it. That's what I'm here for. So hope you guys enjoyed this little all exclusive. As you see, I got my screen on in the back, so you guys know what I'm about to do. Shout out to Astro. You guys got to get those Astro headsets. If you ain't got those, you're not living. Shout out to all my buddies on Xbox, man. I want to send a special shout out to D-Way22. Man, like what he's doing with his site over there. You guys need to go subscribe over there at DWay22 on YouTube. You know, I like his movement that he's got going on. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys on the battlefield. Peace.